Hi, it is Saturday, August the 11th, closing out the week for Friday, August the 10th, 2012. In this week's Napkin video, I'd like to take a look at the Dow futures and specifically this critical level that we kind of closed at, closing out this week on Friday, where we have this situation of retesting these highs, which is something that we've kind of been expecting. So that move is done, but where are we going to go from here? We've got a potential situation of here's the kind of line in the sand at these highs that go back from May and the end of March. Okay, so the end of May, end of March, close to the beginning of April. And these are pretty critical levels here where, the question is, are we going to break out two new highs, or are we going to fail these levels and pull back down to some support levels? Well, I'm more bullish than bearish on this market because, we've got the trending indicator in our favor. We have a structure of higher highs and higher lows in place, and we have this stair-stepping action happening. So I'm more bullish than bearish on the market. But the question will be, are we going to break through these highs, or are we going to pull back to support, and then where are we going to go from there? Let's also take a look at this market from the Darvas squeeze perspective. On the Dow futures on the daily chart, we still have this long signal in play that is still playing out where, you've got the Hakanashis are blue. You've got a long squeeze that's fired, this Darvas squeeze fired at the break of this Darvas box, and we're still kind of grinding higher into these potential targets. You've got the MACD positive, and you've got our trending indicator positive. So everything looks positive on this daily chart. And if we take a look at the weekly chart, this is a key thing that I'm looking at on the weekly chart. We have a potential Darvas squeeze on the weekly chart, which is potentially a multi-week event, where if we break the top of this Darvas box while this long squeeze recently fired off, and we have the Hakanashi's blue, positive, bullish. We have the MACD, positive, bullish. We have our trending indicator, positive and bullish, although there is a slight divergence here in the momentum of this indicator. So if this fires off to the long side and breaks the top of this Darvas box, we could see some potentially, higher levels in the stock index futures. So this is something that we'll be looking at very closely to see if this setup, the Darvas squeeze on the weekly chart, is going to follow through, and first of all going to fire, and second of all, is it going to follow through? This is a potential situation that is a very key situation that we've been watching for over the past 3 weeks, and could take another week or two to unfold, and will give us clues as to where this market really wants to go. So if we get this breakout, we'll be looking for a directional play continuing in the long direction. I hope that helps, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the next Napkin video.